Hey there, happy day. Who else wants to know how to have eyes in the back of your head to supersize and grow your business? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. It's another interesting idiom. What does it mean and how can you use it to grow and build and supersize your business? This expression's been around a lot longer than I thought. It's been around since at least 210 BC. It's from the Roman times. And it means that, of course, you can sense something outside of your field of vision. You know what's happening, or you have the ability to sense what's going on, even if you can't actually see it in front of your face. Aramis referred to this in his teachings. Before that, in 210 BC, I think it was Platos or somebody had it in a play called Aureliaria. I don't know how to pronounce these things. John somebody had it in a play in 1565. So it's been around for centuries. Anything that's been around for hundreds of years or centuries, do we think it might be impacting us or those we interact with? Why, of course it is. So think of when you were in school. There were teachers. They'd be writing away on the blackboard or talking away. You'd be trying to pass notes, and they'd bust you. They'd turn around just as you were passing the note, and you were busted. How did that happen? How did they actually? And we used to joke that we swore, some of our teachers, we had a teacher named Mrs. Wubbles, and we swore that the woman had eyes in the back of her head because she always was writing on the blackboard. But every time somebody would pass a note in that class, she would turn around as if she had like Spidey vision radar from the back of her head. So we would joke about that. There were other teachers like that too. Some teachers had it, some teachers didn't, right? Some of us, you can be walking down the street. Some people, you'll sense if somebody's following you or if somebody's looking at you. Some people sense these things easier than others. Why is that? Well, usually because they're tuned into paying attention to their feelings and how they feel about things. How can you personally develop this, and why would you even want to? Why would you want to be able to give the impression that you know what's happening all around you, or that you're everywhere, or that you have eyes in the back of your head? You always are in the know and know what's going on. Number one, it sets you up as an expert, and don't we want to be an expert and the go-to person in our field and in our area and in our industry for the people that we serve? People go to the expert, right? When they have a problem or a challenge, they want it solved now. They're not going to go to the number 5 or 6 guy. They're going to go to who can solve my problem instantly? Who can solve my problem now? So you want to be that person. Having and giving the impression that you have eyes in the back of your head, that you know what's happening all around you all the time, especially in your industry, will set you up as that expert. How else can you have eyes in the back of your head? How can you give the impression that you know what's going on all the time? Number one, do your homework. Be aware of what's going on in your business, in your industry, and especially with your customers, your employees, in your relationships, those you love and care about. Just tap in and tune into what's going around you. Enlist the use of all your senses. Don't just be if I can't see it in front of my face, if I don't hear it with my own ears, those two senses are kind of our go-to senses, then it doesn't exist, it doesn't happen, it's not reality, it's not true. Be the person that uses all of your senses. I mean, we've got 5 senses, and most people say a 6th sense, our intuition and our gut, for a reason, because there's things going on around us that aren't just going on in our physical environment. Our ego will try to keep us really, really safe and have us pay attention to the things that are going on in our environment, and our ego will try to keep us doing the same thing, staying in the same job, staying in the same relationship, not paying attention to things that are going on around us unless it's something that's causing us physical danger. Excuse my throat. I'm going to sneak a drink. So how can we appear and actually be more cognizant of what's going on around us? Number one, pay attention. Look for the signs. Number 2, use all your senses. Tap into and listen up. Listen for things. A lot of times, people will be having a conversation at the table next to you that involves something that you're doing that's really, really important, or somebody that's maybe trying to undermine something that you're doing, and you need to know that. So if you're just got your head in your book or your head in your phone, nowadays everybody's just got their head in their phone and they're not paying attention to anything around them, just by actually putting your phone aside and paying attention and being present, you will be ahead of the competition. You'll be light years ahead of anyone else. So today I would love to know, and I'd love to have you comment below, what is one simple way that you can give the impression that you have eyes in the back of your head, that you can actually experience having eyes in the back of your head, because you'll be more tuned into what's going on around you and more aware of what's going on. And the more aware we are, the more solutions that we see, the more opportunities that we see, the better ways we understand the people that we serve, our customers, the people we're in relationships with, and the better we can interact with them and meet their needs, or actually just be clear in our communication so that they know what our needs are as well. It just makes everything go more smoothly, and it helps us to grow and build our business. Businesses are built on relationships with our partners, relationships with our vendors, relationships with our employees and team members, relationships with our customers. And so the better we are at communicating and understanding those relationships, the better it is, the easier it is to supersize and grow our business. So today, share in the comments below one way that you can tap into and show that you have eyes in the back of your head. I'll give you a little simple trick. All you have to do is add one more sense. Listen more, or look around. Actually, turn around. If you feel something in your gut or your intuition, actually look around and see, okay, what might be giving me that I need to pay attention feeling? So share in the comments below one way that you'll do that today, and I'll of course be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where did it come from? How might it be affecting you? How has it impacted me? And how might you be able to use it to grow and build the business of your dreams? Have an awesome day. Catch you tomorrow. Bye.